In color, the continuing story of Peyton Place. Starring Ed Nelson as Michael Rossi, Ryan O'Neal as Rodney Harrington, Barbara Parkins as Betty Anderson, Christopher Connolly as Norman Harrington, Patricia Morrow as Rita Harrington, James Douglas as Stephen Cord.
Today, Norman and Rita Harrington have been awarded temporary custody of Jill Smith's baby until such time as Jill can provide a, quote, suitable atmosphere to raise a child.
Let's wait for Jill.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Well, what do you want to do? Just go across the square? Go up the stairs, disappear in the apartment, and lock the door?
I want to get out of here before putting Jill through it again. Why should she have to stand here and watch her baby leave her? Wasn't it enough inside?
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Come on.
Do you want to walk? Let's try.
You'll get the baby back, Jill.
Sure.
You will.
Look at them. They look like a family, don't they? Father, mother, baby.
Jill, look at me. I want you to come to work at the hospital.
Hospital?
Yes. Now, I know it's just a beginning, but it is a beginning.
All I'm good for is...
I want you to start right away.
Fine. Where do I scrub up?
Well, I'm glad you still have a sense of humor anyway. Now, it's on-the-job training for nurses' aides.
Sounds responsible.
It is.
Very dignified.
All right, now, come on, look at it this way.
Nice girls become nurses, right? So if I work as a nurse, that makes me a nice girl, doesn't it?
It's hard work.
Just the kind of thing a judge would like.
Well, what's wrong with that? That's the idea, isn't it? A responsible job?
It won't work.
I know. Everything you touch turns to sand. All right, forget it. Look, I've got to go to the hospital. Where can I drop you?
Right off the end of the wharf. Wait. Thanks for trying to help.
Jill, don't enjoy your misery. At least try to fight it.
Well, how?
By letting me sponsor you in this job. Look, I can let you have a month's rent at the boarding house if you need it.
I don't want to go back to that place.
Jill, take a good look at yourself. A good, long, honest look.
No place to go but up, hmm?
Come on. Let's go up, huh? Come on.
Wait here, I'll get the light.
It's funny how nothing this place looks without all the colored lights and people.
What about the sound? Leave us not forget the most important element.
That above all.
When are they coming?
Huh?
The rest of the group. What did you set the rehearsal time for?
They'll be here. Hey, you know that arrangement of Going Wild? How'd you like it? With the number we closed with last night.
I thought it was freaky.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know, I didn't like it. I thought it was Too weird.
Maybe it was just the mood you were in. You were acting kind of weird yourself last night.
You asked.
Something the matter?
Why?
Well, you're acting kind of restless.
I don't know. I guess I'm bored. You know, what to do before the rest of the group arrives. We are here for a rehearsal, aren't we?
It's a ploy.
What?
Device, an intrigue, a maneuver.
You mean you want to be alone with me?
Catch on fast, kid.
If that's the case, why didn't we stay at the beach?
All that sun and air. Too wholesome.
I read that as too public. Unworthy of you, Jack. Corny.
Ah, that's your special thing, isn't it? The put down. Well, it doesn't fool me.
Really?
Well, that on again, off again attitude of yours is very effective. You know, hot one minute, cold as ice the next. Well, that take last night. You really came on strong. Maybe you were just reacting to whatever happened between your mother and Dr. Rossi.
What are you, some kind of folk analyst?
It's true, isn't it? You're all mixed up because your mother's having herself a time with a good doctor. And you feel kind of left out, right? Well, isn't it right?
Yes. Yes! You're brilliant! Now leave me alone.
Look, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say I know how you feel. But I guess I don't.
No, you don't. You can't imagine what it's like seeing your mother kiss another man. Someone who's almost a stranger.
Don't let them hurt you. There's nothing you can do about it. It's their world. Do you want my advice?
No.
Forget it. You've got your own life to live. I want you to hear something. It's a little bit different from what we've been doing. Wait right here.
You're a handsome young man. You offer your hand. But what can you give me but castles made of sand? I've need of the sunlight that brightens your skies. I've need of the warmth that burns in your eyes. But your arms are too strong.
How do you like it?
Your nights are
It's different, but I like it.
It's kind of fun dancing together for a change.
As in days of yore.
I guess they weren't so dumb after all. You're not sorry you came.
I've need of
Carolyn?
sunlight that brightens your skies. I've need of the warmth that burns in your eyes.
Hey, what number are you looking for? 301. Oh, thanks. I hear they got your brother already sitting up in the wheelchair. That's right. Well, that's great. He's coming right along. Yeah, it's the beginning. Say, Norm, I figured I'd put a down payment when I'd read 300 over there. And I got the bread right in my pocket. Yeah, well, whenever you're ready, Joe. Oh, I figured it's about time I got some wheels of my own. Go ahead and fill this out. Credit application, huh? Yeah, I need approval from the bank. Your credit. You got something I can write with? Listen, you want the money now or when you get this back from the bank? It really doesn't make any difference. I'll give you a receipt for the money you give me. Hey, I trust you. I mean, after all, what's holding the bread for a couple extra days gonna do for me? And I hear you got another mouth to feed. Yeah, my brother phoned, gave me the good news that they'd given my kid away, just like that. It wasn't just like that, and they didn't give your kid away. We're keeping it for the time being until Jill can get straightened away. Oh, with Jill's past record, how long do you think that's going to take? Why do you always put her down? Look, why should I feel sorry for a chick like that? It makes her own trouble and enjoys every minute of it. My brother made sure that I understand one thing, that I gotta come up with child support. Now, that's really beautiful, isn't it? They give my kid away with one hand, they take away my money with the other, and I don't have nothing to say about it. You should have been at the hearing. I gotta work. You got your own business. I don't work, I don't get paid. 2 hours at the most. But that's 2 hours I can't afford, or else I can't shell out for the kid and buy the motorcycle. I think that's it. Does your brother know that you're using him as a credit reference? Well, I didn't have much choice. It was either you or him, and you're selling me the motorcycle. Look, why don't you just count the bread and give me a receipt? I'm on my lunch break. I gotta get back. There you go. Thanks. Look, Nora, it's not that I'm throwing rocks at you or anything. But I just want you to understand, things can't be the same as long as you and Rita got my kid. Hey, Joe, I want you to get something straight. Rita offered to take care of your kid so it wouldn't have to go to strangers and to help out Jill, no other reason. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it wasn't an easy decision, Joe. We just lost a baby of our own. And now Rita's taking care of somebody else's baby, knowing from the beginning she's got to give it up. Well, as you two really see it that way? How do you see it, Joe? Are you making plans to make a claim on the baby? Because if you are, you shouldn't be making a down payment on the bike. Look, I just don't want you and Rita or anybody else raising my kid. Oh, well, then would you settle for Jill? If Jill can get Kelly back, but you don't know that she wants to. Well, you weren't there. You didn't see her when they took the baby away. It was like the end of the world. Yeah, I bet she really brought on the tears. No, she hasn't got your talent for self-pity. Now, look, why don't you give her a break? Why don't you just get out of her life and hang it up?